why LIONN Academy? What's the reason behind LIONN Academy? What do we hope to achieve with LIONN Academy and the rest? So, looking back how I started, and trying to look back and check the journey from start to end, trying to figure out things I possibly missed as an artist, the things that possibly slowed me down in one way or the other. Looking at the entire industry, what are those things that, as an industry affected me as an artist? I always try to use myself as an example. I tried my best to be the artist I am today in so many ways. As in, yeah, you know, learning how to sing, it's a skill on its own. Learning how to do songs in the studio is a skill. Being on stage is a skill. But being an artist in general is another skill. And I think that's one of the things that we lack a lot in Cameroon. In a few words, I would just say there's a lot of lack of mentorship. Now, when you try to look out there and you try to see what's really happening out there, you realize that most artists, they come from a structured system. They come from a system where before you even dream of becoming an artist, there's already ABC that you are forced to learn, go through and learn. If we are worried about the business in general, then we are going to tackle the main things that are involved to build an industry. So if we focus on the artist, we focus on the artist manager, and we don't throw light on the producers, then in a few years we're going to forge solid artists and solid artist managers, but not music producers, and they are a big part of the game. It's like everything we wear. It's true that we buy with money, but it stands to the tailor.
Yeah.
So every music we do, every piece of music we do, every song we release, it's ours. It's good. Most of the times we pay for it, but it stands to the producer. So if the producers too, if we don't make sure we fit them in, then there's going to be a big loophole. So at LIONN's Academy, we forge artist managers, and producers. And when we say artists, we mean both singers and producers. Some come to learn how to refine their voice, how to find their voice. Some come to learn how to find their style. Some come because they are producers. And I mean, look, think of this. You are a producer. Of course, you're not coming to LIONN's production to learn how to produce from scratch. But how do you manage that part that you understand so much when it comes to looking at the global scale of music business? How do you even fit in? How do you know how you properly fit in as a producer? How do you even protect your rights as a beat maker? Those are things. Nobody owes you that. You have to be able to know that for yourself. But unfortunately, it's not easy in Cameroon because we don't have those structures. Out there, it's automatic. By the time you start dreaming, to become a producer, you go through one or two people who already start telling you, this is how you protect your rights as a producer. This is how you deal with artists. This kind of artist might come. Instead of asking for money, maybe you ask for a share of the masters. Do you even know what the masters is? Do you even know how these rights are split? Do you even know what a split sheet is? All those technical things that you just don't see online, that you actually have to pass through some kind of mentorship to understand. These are the things we try to make you understand. People need to stop seeing music as a joke. People need to stop seeing music as a getaway career. As in, when you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it doesn't work, and the music is that thing you can just end up with. People need to understand that this business is as serious as any other business and more complicated than most. By the time you are aware of the complexity of this, by the time you are aware of how serious this is, it tells you to take your time to make that decision. Don't decide to do music because your cousin is doing it, or because your friend is doing it, or because you have your neighbor doing music and maybe girls are liking it. Because this guy sings so much all the time and girls are liking him, or you watch videos and there's the champagnes and all, and that's what's attracting you. You have to be sure it's your calling. Same like you can sit and dream of becoming a medical doctor, same as you can sit and dream of becoming a pilot, you should dream of becoming an artist. It shouldn't be for any other reason than the fact that you are really passionate about this and you really want to do this. And once you make that decision, just make sure you stay consistent with the work and make sure you keep it real and make sure you keep your humility on point, because without that you might arrive but it won't last long. So take your time to choose carefully. Once you choose, put in the work and nothing will stop you.